Right, Campbell's comments on location. Where am I?
Clevedon, Auckland, New Zealand.
Josh Dickie, welcome, mate, to Campbell's comments. I'm here for the Weanling sale as part of a bit of a promotion I'm doing for Woodlands Stud and NZB. I don't have the Woodlands shirt on, mate, because I've only got 2 shirts and I'm here for 4 days, so I thought I'd better look after it for 1 day. Beautiful part of the world, mate. This is a sensational day.
It's beautiful for a change, but hey, don't worry about the wind or the north, mate. It can change pretty quick.
Everyone says they put the weather on for me. Big race meeting tonight, the Rowe Cup. I'm pretty excited to actually be going to it as well. It looks a ripping meeting on paper. Also Trotters Derby, and you got a horse that a lot of the Aussies know a lot about in Mexicana. You were just saying to me there before that you weren't totally happy with a few of the things that played out last week.
Yeah, that's right. The track probably didn't help her a lot, Paul, and a bit our own fault. We had flip-flop shoes on her, and yeah, she just couldn't trot it very well in the grit the other night. So look, we've changed them this week, and her work's been great, even before the other night. So Five Eyes means pretty good, but look, I'd be wrapped if I could run second or third.
Flip-flops, they can be a little bit like wearing an oversized shoe sometimes, can't they? The heel just sort of slaps that little bit quicker, and when it's wet they seem to fill up with a bit more water, and they just lack that bit of traction.
They do, really. I suppose it's been no different to driving on the road with a ball tyre, just no traction. But hey, it is what it is, and it doesn't happen too often. But we think we've fixed the problem, so I'm pretty sure she'll trot good tonight, and she'll run a good race. What
did you change the shoes to?
She's just wearing a medium trotting weight, trotting steel, so it's all she needs. We're pretty happy with that. She's not the sort of horse that needs too light of shoes. She needs some sort of help with her, but yeah, we're confident we're on the right track.
We're here in Clevedon. Speeding Spur was trained here. I've seen a lot of the videos of the track, and I actually love what you guys do. And it's a beautiful setting, this track. You must pinch yourself being able to train here.
Well, we do, really. We're very lucky. We're very appreciative to be here through Marilyn Hoggard and her late husband Kerry, to allow us to train here and train their horses here. We've found the horses just absolutely thrive off being here. So with a nice track here, it's beautiful facilities, and we've had some good results from being here.
You don't mind the trotters, like some people shy away from the trotters. You guys seems like, Dad, you like the trotters, and you have a really good run with them.
We do. We've had good luck with the trotters, really, but we love the paces too, all the same, But there's nothing like sitting behind a top trotter. They really are beautiful to drive. They're lovely animals, Gate-wise of a good trotter, it is a good feeling, but all the same, when you get behind a good pacer, they're lovely too. But I just probably think whether just being a natural gaited horse, trotters, they do give you a good feel. But here we do like both parties, and probably a good half and half now here at the stables here, good half pacers and trotters, so pretty lucky really.
How many horses in work, mate, for the guys back in Victoria or Australia?
About 24. We sort of had a bit of a rough month last month with horses going amiss and having to retire the odd couple, and so from Monday we've got a good half a dozen to come back into work and start back with the team, so a few young ones to get us going. So 2-year-olds going forward next year, we're pretty happy with the bunch we got.
You guys don't mind travelling to Australia, Breeders' Crowns. Dad's got a pretty good record with the Breeders' Crowns. He likes his record, can never be broken either. You'll be coming back over this year?
We'd like to. I'd love to get Mexicana back there. We had a couple of 2-year-old trotters this year that they've just gone amiss, that they're probably not going to make it, but I aim for them next year. But yeah, it'd be great if we can get Mexicana back. 3-year-old trotting fillies division would be great for her. She seems to like it over there. So we love travelling to Australia. People are great, they're very friendly to us. The racing's very competitive, like New Zealand here, and we actually look forward to getting over there when we can.
Yeah, I bet you do. Greg Sugars he'll be half keen about that too, because he got a really nice relationship with that mare, didn't he?
He did. Greg did a lovely job with her. Actually, I was so impressed with how he drove her in the Redwood. He really looked after her. I don't even think he pulled the deafeners on her, I don't think. But Greg's a top driver, and everyone knows that. And the results he gets speak for themselves. And Anthony Butts looked after her too, and he did a good job with her. But Sugars has got one up on Ants. He got the Group 1. Ants didn't.
Sugars will remind everyone of that. He's actually sponsored by me for the month of May, actually, so he's got to make sure he drives some winners, actually Kelly partners as well, so put some pressure back on you, G Sugars, if you are watching this. He does watch most of the stuff I do, waiting for his name to be mentioned. He doesn't mind a little bit of profile, G Sugars.
No, that's right. I suppose he'd be thriving off that little plug. So, but don't worry, Greg. If Mexicana's coming back, I'll be there to drive her, mate.
You'll love that. Right, tonight, punters at home, back in Australia. What's your best?
My best drive's a horse called the Honey Queen. She's in the last race. Very smart 3-year-old filly. You wouldn't get rich off her. She's $1.50, I think. She's a horse that's racing in the Neville final in Christchurch in 2 weeks' time, and the Oaks after that. And hey, she could be a horse that could pop over for the Breeders' Crown too if she's paid up. So she's a lovely filly. I've got a maiden of my own in the second race. She's having her first start. She's a bit green. She's called Lali Bella, but probably worth following. And Mexicana's sort of never far away. She's just such a genuine horse. As I said before, I think Five Wise Men's so good. I just don't think I could beat him. I'd need a really good trip to beat him. And galloping out of the gate last week's always a concern. But I just need to worry about getting a good trip with her, and she'll give us a good sight.
Absolutely. I love your confidence, mate. Mexicana's the one for me by the looks. Josh, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for giving me 5 minutes for the interview, and sensational day here, buddy. Thank you very much.
No, I appreciate it, Paul.